I am convinced that Gelila was made by someone a long time ago to show how dumb a select person in the shul is. Usually I'm that lucky person. It's because I'm single, I look like a little kid, I'm not, they don't think I'm 26, they think I'm 18. Well, give the kid the Gelila, because they know I'm not going to donate them any money for Rabbi, which I don't want anyway, because then I have to sit in shul throughout the whole laning, and I can't walk out to look at the bulletin board 10 times because I'm bored, and basically I don't want it. So I always get Gelila. And I have this whole thing that Gelila is the reject position. With that said, I understand it holds some lofty Kabbalistic spirits hovering over the bima and blessing you as you do your Gelila. And if you go to some Hasidic or Lubavitch Shul or whatever, I'm sure they can come up with a gematria system for you of why Gelila is spelled backwards, played forward with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band, and you equal Hashem's 72-letter name. But you know what? To me, Gelila is you go up there. You try and roll up the thing. The guy who did Hagba ain't cooperating. He's just standing there all stiff, thanking God that he didn't drop the Torah and make everyone fast 40 days. I don't know if that's so true or not. I don't know. Does anyone even know about the whole fasting 40 days? I think it's all a conspiracy to make us all sit on the edge of our seats when someone does Hagba and they're shaking around like a first time the guy's riding a bike or something. So you get up there to do Gelila. And Gelila is the whole, everything within Gelila is designed to make you humiliated. It's designed, from rolling. You're rolling, you're trying, and the thing's not rolling, and there's always some good Samaritan jumps up, grabs his tallis, and grabs the thing from falling down, lifting the curtain up. And then you're looking around for the gartel, and you can't find it, and you finally find it, you're like, oh my God, it's a clasp. What kind of clasp? It's a clasp should mean, oh, it's the clasp kind. But it's not the clasped kind. Not the little engaged device. No. No one in Orthodoxy has figured out a way to make one universal gartel tying system. It's never happened. So you go to Lubavitch Shul, they have a tie. And you don't know how many times you got to tie around 3 or 4 times. You got people mumbling, what the heck's wrong with this guy? Then you go to other places and they have the little hooks that go like this and they hook in. And you're trying to fool around with it, and then some guy says it's upside down. Then you have the, my personal favorite, the one that no one can ever figure out, and you know how to do it in your head, but you can't do it. It's the 3 little, things, the little, lips on the end, and they hook into the hole, and they click. And it feels real good. It's kind of like this old school seatbelt. They should just have a seatbelt. Why don't they have a freaking seatbelt? You put in the seatbelt, big GM belt buckle or something, big 613 belt buckle, and you pull it, Like those punk rock belts. Some people wear them sometimes even. So, you're trying to get the gartel on, then someone says it's not tight enough, then there's people mumbling in the background, then you have the guys at the bima, the cool guys, the guys that do the hand signals, and the guy that hands out those little plastic Aliyah things. Those guys are all who is this schlub right here, man? He doesn't know how to do it, and they're all thinking they could do it better than I could, And then the worst part is when you got to get that thing over the things, over the little holders, the Torah cover. Every time you do it, I don't care who you are, your shirt comes up, people get a peek of your back. I don't really care. A bunch of men looking at my back, but it's just annoying. You're coming up, your tzitzis is hanging out, your shirt's hanging out, you might have plumber's crack. We can call it Gelila crack, Oh, you got Gelila crack, So, issues, man, issues. And then you're and then you get the crown, and the crown's shaking, and they're already past the Misha Berachs, and they're doing the prayer for Israel or something, and you're like, oh my God, they're going to start on in Zemiros without me. They're already in Musaf, and you're hocking around with the you're standing up there. And to put it all together, the bima's raised up, so it's like a show. You know what it is. I'll tell you what it really is. It's not only to embarrass you. Everyone's sitting and laning, Haftorah, Misha Berachs, only 7 people got Aliyahs. We're all bored. We need a show. We need something to take our minds off all the boredom, because there's only a select people that are going to be invited to the Kiddush Club, and everyone else needs something to laugh about and mumble about and get mad, and, that's it, Gamarna.